The canvas is shredded and the ropes are all frayed by the heavy-duty games that the ocean has played. I'm standing at the mast with a needle and a thread, thinking of the voyage and the distance ahead.
I've weathered the gale and I've survived the typhoon, underneath the gaze of a blood-colored moon. My ship is a wreck, but the spirit is sound, even if the destination is never to be found.
Patch the holes with courage and the fabric of the heart, ready for the moment when the journey has to start. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or two.
I've seen the grand vessels with the silk and the gold sink into the bottom where the water is cold.
But the humble little schooner with the scars on the side is the only one capable of turning the tide. The wind doesn't care if the cloth is so clean, it only wants the power that is felt and unseen. I'll hoist up the remnants of the blue and the gray and find my orientation in the middle of the spray.
The horizon is calling
With a voice like a bell, a story of survival that we're finally gonna tell. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or two.
Let the salt air sting and the waves start to rise.
We've got the reflection of the sun in our eyes.
We're not going down,
We're not giving in.
let the final chapter
Of the voyage begin.
flapping loud above the cloud.
It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or two. Sail on through the night, into the morning light, tattered sail.
is cold and the logs have turned to ash. A ghostly glow from a long forgotten flash. I'm blowing on the grave with a desperate kind of breath, looking for a pulse in the middle of this death. One tiny orange eye is staring from the soot, tangled in the shadows at the chimney's soot-black foot. It's a stubborn little survivor of the massive roaring blaze, a flicker of the passion from our incandescent days, feeding it with whispers in the dry leaves of the fall, trying to paint a light upon the darkening bedroom wall. It's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. Not enough to burn the house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders of a resurrecting day. I've seen the forest fire and the furnace of the mill, but the power of the small thing is a greater kind of thrill. It doesn't need a mountain, it doesn't need a pile to carry all the essence of a holy ancient fire. The winter's at the window and the frost is on the glass, watching all the heavy-hearted icy moments pass. I'll shield it with my palm from the draft beneath the door, until the warmth is spreading across the wooden floor. The smallest bit of courage is the brightest thing of all, standing in the wreckage where the giant timbers fall. It's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. Not enough to burn the house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders of a resurrecting day. Go to sleep. It's the only bit of magic that we're allowed to keep. Nurture the vibrations, celebrate the tidy glow in the secret places where the embers like to grow. Glow, fade, the choice we made. It's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. No, not enough to burn a house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders
is straight and true, but the destination is completely out of view.
Parallel to everything I used to know,
watching the seasons and the garden grow.
I'm a constant motion in a single plane, ignoring the pleasure and ignoring the pain.
Velocity is steady
and the path is clear,
leaving the wreckage of the yesteryear.
No turning back to the left or the right,
chasing the horizon through the neon light. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load.
The geometry of life is a cruel design when you're stuck on the border of a finish line. I've been a circle and I've been a square, now I'm just an arrow in the chilly air.
The perspective is narrow but the focus is sharp. Listen to the tension on the electric harp. Don't look at the houses or the passing trees, just follow the scent of the salty seas. Momentum is a ghost that will never sleep. Promises are easier for a drifter to keep. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load.
Is there an ending to this long-distance track?
Or are we just echoes that are never coming back?
The mathematics of the soul are quite complex,
Wondering exactly what is coming up next. Keep moving, keep straight. Don't hesitate. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road,
sky is turning charcoal and the air is getting thick. The lightning is a jagged and a terrifying trick. I'm sitting on a swing with a glass of lemonade, watching how the colors of the afternoon fade. The dust is kicking up and the screen door starts to bang to the rhythm of the blues that the lonely elders sang. I'll grab my old Gibson and I'll tune it to the wind, letting all the chaos of the atmosphere begin. The barometer is shaking and the roof is starting to moan, the loudest kind of silence that I've ever really known. On a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder rumble through the marrow of the bone while we watch the weather from my wooden weathered throne. The first drop hits the railing with a heavy silver thud, turning all the dry earth into a riverbed of mud. I'm playing for the clouds and I'm playing for the gales, a melody of thunder that will never ever fail. The hanging plants are dancing in a frantic wild display, losing all the heat of a long and humid day. I'll wrap myself in flannel and I'll listen to the roar, safe behind the threshold of the sturdy oaken door. Electric in the fingers, electric in the sky, watching all the heavy-headed tempests passing by. On a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder rumble through the marrow of the bone while we watch the weather from our wooden weathered throne. Witness all the glory of the chaotic night. Boom, crack, no turning back. On a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder pouring down on
incense curls in a violet vine, tangled in the rafters of this mind of mine. The lavender shadows are beginning to creep across the threshold of a troubled sleep. I'm breathing in the haze of a spent regret, a velvet curtain that I haven't pulled yet. The neon sign is flickering, a bruised up glow, to the rhythm of a river that is moving slow. Nothing is solid, nothing is quite real, when the amethyst clouds are the only thing you feel. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor. I don't wanna see the world anymore. Hide the sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth. I've got a cigar and a box of old blues and a dusty pair of worn-out traveling shoes. The air is getting thick and the light is getting low. I'm ready for the embers and the afterglow. The edges of the room are starting to blur, like the soft vibration of a kitten's purr. I'll find a melody in the middle of the mist, a ghostly secret that was never kissed, dissolving the borders between the day and night, turning the darkness into ultraviolet light. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor. I don't wanna see the world anymore. Hide the sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth. Smoke has only just begun. Slowly rising, soul disguising. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor. I don't wanna see the world anymore. Sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth. Vanish away into the haze. Purple smoke, end of the maze. Clouds are draped like
Across the valley where the light is spread, a textile woven by the cooling breeze, above the silhouettes of willow trees. I'm drifting through this lavender expanse, giving my weary heart a second chance. The atmosphere is soft against my face, a giant canvas in the depths of space. No jagged seams or rough-edged lines today, just a seamless vault where the planets play. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you. I've seen the thunder and the lightning strike, the kind of fury that a man might like. But now I crave the smoothness of the sheen, a quiet beauty that is felt and seen. The stars and needles piercing through the cloth, attracting spirits like a silver moth. The texture of the night is cool and deep, watching the city as it falls to sleep. Wrap the horizon in a silk embrace, wiping the worry from every human face. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you. The shadows overtake the town, this canopy of light will never fray, keeping the heavy-hearted ghosts at bay. Silk and air, peace everywhere. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you. Satin sky, stay a while across the final mile, soft and blue.
canvas is shredded and the ropes are all frayed by the heavy-duty games that the ocean has played. I'm standing at the mast with a needle and a thread, thinking of the voyage and the distance ahead.
I weathered the gale and I've survived the typhoon, underneath the gaze of a blood-colored moon.
My ship is a wreck, but the spirit is sound, even if the destination is never to be found. Patch the holes with courage and the fabric of the heart, ready for the moment when the journey has to start. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or two.
I've seen the grand vessels with the silk and the gold sinking to the bottom where the water is cold.
But the humble little schooner with the scars on the side is the only one capable of turning the tide.
The wind doesn't care if the cloth is so clean,
It only wants the power that is felt and unseen. I'll hoist up the remnants of the blue and the gray and find my orientation in the middle of the spray. The horizon is calling with a voice like a bell, a story of survival that we're finally gonna tell. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or two.
let the salt air sting and the waves start to rise.
We've got the reflection of the sun in our eyes.
We're not going down,
We're not giving in. Let the final chapter of the voyage begin. Flapping loud above the cloud. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or to sail on through the night into the morning light. Tattered sail. drops with a muffled, heavy thud. Beneath the surface of the harbor's silver mud. No more white caps, no more salt upon the skin. Finally the stillness of the heart can begin.
I wrestled with the gale and the hurricane's roar, searching for the outline of a friendly shore. My sails are tattered and my hull is turning gray, but I found a sanctuary inside of the bay.
The lighthouse is resting, its work is finally done, waiting for the arrival of the morning sun. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill, rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck.
The ropes are creaking in a rhythmic kind of song to the places in the distance where we used to belong. The gulls are sleeping on the tops of the poles, guarding the secrets of our travel-worn souls.
The tide is rising in a slow and steady creep, folding the village into a dream-heavy sleep. I light a candle in the cabin of the boat and write a final letter that I'll never have to float. The stars are reflecting in the mirror of the deep. Promises we're finally allowed to keep. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill, rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. The storm is a ghost on the far horizon line, but here the atmosphere is mellow and divine. No more navigation, no more looking at the stars, healing the bruises and the deep-seated scars. Hush, the water, come, the daughter. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill, rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. Drop the heavy load
looking for a weight that could finally steady me. Then I found a fabric that was heavy and so deep, holding down the promises that I wanted to keep. It doesn't have a chain, and it doesn't have a hook. It's the kind of stability that you won't find in a book. A soft-touch foundation in the middle of the storm, something to keep the shivering spirit safe and warm. The ocean can be violent, the tide can be a thief, but we found a remedy for the gravity of grief. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away. I've been a runaway, I've been a rolling stone, searching for a comfort that I'd never really known. But this plush vibration is a sanctuary of sound, rooting all my restless parts deep into the ground. The texture is a mercy on the jagged edge reef, from momentary silence, a permanent relief. I'll wrap my heart in purple and I'll sink it to the floor. I don't need to wander through the alleys anymore. The depth is not a prison, the weight is not a cage, just a quiet ending to a chaotic old page. Just a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away. Let the world go spinning on its crazy, tilted axis, while we find the balance that the weary heart relaxes. It's a heavy set devotion, a luxurious restraint, smoothing out the edges of a sinner and a saint, sinking deep. Silence to keep. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, so strong enough to stay,
steel and transparency rising through the air, leaving the gravity of every little care. The city is shrinking like a toy on the floor as we climb toward the ceiling of a million-story door.
I'm looking through the walls at the world down below, watching the ants and the traffic light glow. It's a vertical journey in a crystalline box, breaking the chains and the heavy-duty locks. Going up, going higher than the eagles can fly, touching the belly of the electric blue sky. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection in a vertical stream. The lobby is a memory, the street is a ghost. I'm heading for the summit where I'm needed the most. No stops in the middle, no buttons to press, escaping the pressure and the modern day stress. The clouds are rushing past like a high-speed train, washing the windows of the sorrow and the rain. I can see the curvature of the earth's lonely face from the silent comfort of this elevated space. Don't look down, just look at the view. Everything's changing and everything's new. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection in a vertical stream. Yeah. Weightless and floating in a vacuum of glass,
Watching the centuries and the decades pass,
we're the only ones moving in a world standing still,
driven by the power
of a mechanical will.
going up to the top. Going up to the top in a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. dusty drawer, the kind of souvenir you don't want anymore. Creased and crinkled by the weight of time, searching for a reason in a nursery rhyme.
One little spark could turn it all to ash in the sudden light of a lightning flash. I'm made of fiber and a thin white ink, standing on a ledge where the spirits sink. Don't squeeze too tight or the edges might tear, floating away on a breath of chilly air. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. I got the calligraphy of every scar, written by the movement of a falling star.
Water would dissolve the words I've bled, leaving only blank white sheets instead.
The wind is blowing through the open gate,
tempting the fingers of an unkind fate.
but paper can be stronger than the steel,
if you believe in the way that it can feel. Ink is the blood of a writer's lonely soul, trying to make the fragmented story whole. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. Safely hide,
we're only origami in the hands of God,
walking a path that is uneven and odd, thin and white, afraid of the light. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the heart. Of a beautiful past, paper heart
drifting down
in the quiet town,
fragile thing.
Voices bouncing off the brick in the cold steel, telling us exactly how the lonely people feel. A shout in the alleyway becomes a distant hum, waiting for the answers that never seem to come.
I sang a song to the ghost of the boulevard,
finding that the concrete is unforgivingly hard.
my melody returned with a hollow metallic ring,
Like a broken bird that has forgotten how to sing.
the vibration lingers
In the tunnels of the night,
long after the fading
of the last electric light. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
I heard my guitar weeping from a rooftop far away,
An imitation of the things I didn't mean to say,
the sound waves are traveling through the smog and the rain,
mapping out the borders of the pleasure and the pain.
the sirens are acquiring the distance so deep,
Waking up the memories that were meant to stay asleep.
I'm whispering a secret to the shadow on the wall,
Watching it reverberate through the empty hall.
a sonic signature written on the wind,
The ending of the story where the silence should begin. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
don't speak too loud,
Or you'll hear yourself again.
the cycle of the city,
Is a wheel of wear and wind,
it's a mirror made of sound,
a glass of pure vibration,
the haunting of a lonely and a weary-eyed nation.
Where did the time go? It's an urban echo, oh, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
Bouncing back to you, echo through the blue.
Listen, listen. Folded neatly in a dusty drawer, the kind of souvenir you don't want anymore. Creased and crinkled by the weight of time, searching for a reason in a nursery
One little spark could turn it all to ash in the sudden light of a lightning flash.
I'm made of fiber and a thin white ink,
standing on a ledge where the spirits sink.
Don't squeeze too tight or the edges might tear,
Floating away on a breath
of chilly air. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past.
I got the calligraphy of every scar, written by the movement of a falling star.
Water would dissolve the words I've bled,
leaving only blank white sheets instead.
the wind is blowing through the open gate, tempting the fingers of an unkind fate.
But paper can be stronger than the steel,
If you believe in the way that it can feel. Ink is the blood of a writer's lonely soul, trying to make a fragmented story whole. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. Write a new chapter on my empty side, somewhere the honesty can safely hide, where only origami in the hands of God, walking a path that is uneven and art thin and white, afraid of the light. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. Paper heart, drifting down in the quiet town, fragile thing. Forgotten country lane, burnished by the sunshine and polished by the rain.
A lucky little token with a profile of a king, the only bit of fortune that the morning had to bring. It's worth a lot of nothing in the markets of the rich, but it's enough to keep a man from falling in the ditch. I flip it in the air just to see which way it lands, a piece of dusty copper in my calloused, trembling hands. Small change for a big world that's moving way too fast, a metallic reminder of a value built to last. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood. It won't buy a kingdom or a mansion on the hill, but it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still. I carried it in my pocket through the winters and the frost, the only thing I managed to keep when I was lost. It's turned a little green at the edges of the rim, like a fading memory that's growing dark and dim. I'll trade it for a wish at the bottom of the well, a secret that the water is never gonna tell. Or I'll keep it as a treasure in a velvet-lined box, stronger than the iron and the heavy-duty locks. 1 cent for your thoughts in the middle of the night, before the early arrival of the horizontal light. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood. It won't buy a kingdom or a mansion on the hill, but it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still. Keep your diamonds and your bars of solid gold. I'll take the humble stories that the copper has to hold. It's been through 1,000 pockets and 1,000,000 different hands, a traveler of the alleys and the wide open lands. Heads up, tails down, the luck of the town. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood. It won't buy a kingdom or a mansion on the hill, but it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still. Keep it in your shoe, lucky through and through. Copper penny. The anchor drops with a muffled, heavy thud. beneath the surface of the harbor's silver mud. No more white caps, no more salt upon the skin. Finally the stillness of the heart can begin. I've wrestled with the gale and the hurricane's roar, searching for the outline of a friendly shore. My sails are tattered and my hull is turning gray, but I found a sanctuary inside of the bay. The lighthouse is resting, its work is finally done, waiting for the arrival of the morning sun. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill. Rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. The ropes are creaking in a rhythmic kind of song to the places in the distance where we used to belong. The gulls are sleeping on the tops of the poles, guarding the secrets of our travel-worn souls. The tide is rising in a slow and steady creep, folding the village into a dream-heavy sleep. I'll light a candle in the cabin of a boat and write a final letter that I'll never have to float. The stars are reflecting in the mirror of the deep, promises we're finally allowed to keep. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill. Rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. Far horizon line, but here the atmosphere is mellow and divine. No more navigation, no more looking at the stars, healing the bruises and the deep-seated scars. The daughter in the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill. Rest your weary head, rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. Drop the heavy load, no more open road, quiet harbor.
found it in the dirt of a forgotten country lane, burnished by the sunshine and polished by the rain.
A lucky little token with a profile of a king, the only bit of fortune that the morning had to bring. It's worth a lot of nothing in the markets of the rich, but it's enough to keep a man from falling in the ditch.
I'll flip it in the air just to see which way it lands, a piece of dusty copper in my calloused, trembling hands.
Small change for a big world that's moving way too fast,
a metallic reminder of a value built to last. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood.
It won't buy a kingdom
or a mansion on the hill,
but
it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still.
I carried it in my pocket through the winters and the frost, the only thing I managed to keep when I was lost.
It's turned a little green at the edges of the rim, like a fading memory that's growing dark and dim.
I'll trade it for a wish at the bottom of the well,
a secret that the water is never gonna tell,
or I keep it as a treasure
in a velvet-lined box,
stronger than the iron and the heavy-duty locks.
One cent for your thoughts in the middle of the night, before the early arrival of the horizontal light. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood.
It won't buy a kingdom
or a mansion on the hill, but it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still.
Keep your diamonds
And your bars of solid gold,
I'll take the humble stories
that the copper has to hold.
It's been through 1,000 pockets
and 1,000,000 different hands, a traveler of the alleys and the wide open lands. Heads up, tails down, the luck of the town. Just a copper penny, shining in the mud, shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood.
It won't buy a kingdom
or a mansion on the hill, but it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still. Keep it in your shoe,
lucky
through and through
copper
penny.
leaving my direction to the mercy of a chance. North is just a memory, south is just a lie, underneath the hollow of a starless indigo sky. I got the brass casing and the cracked glass face, a relic of a journey that I never can erase. The magnets have surrendered to the iron in the ground, searching for a silence that is never quite found. No true orientation, no steady point of light, just a wander in the canyons in the middle of the night. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone, and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. I followed every map that the experts ever drew, only to find out that none of them were true. I'll throw away the chart, and I'll throw away the scale, and let the wind determine where I'm gonna set the sail. The magnetism's faded like an old forgotten flame. Everything looks different, but the shadows stay the same. I'm trusting in the intuition buried in the bone, finding that I'm better off just walking all alone. Lost is just a word for a soul that's finally free to drift upon the surface of an uncharted sea. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone, and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. Baby, there's a wisdom in not knowing where to go, letting all the mystery and the secret feelings grow. You don't need a headache when you're already right here, standing in the center of a monumental year, spinning around. The lost is found. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone, and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. Which way is home? No need to roam. Broken compass was drifting on the current of a restless, angry sea, looking for a weight that could finally steady me. Then I found a fabric that was heavy and so deep, holding down the promises that I wanted to keep.
It doesn't have a chain and it doesn't have a hook.
It's the kind of stability that you won't find in a book. A soft touch foundation in the middle of the storm, something to keep the shivering spirit safe and warm. The ocean can be violent, the tide can be a thief, but we found a remedy for the gravity of grief. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
I've been a runaway, I've been a rolling stone, searching for a comfort that I'd never really known.
But this plush vibration is a sanctuary of sound, rooting all my restless parts deep into the ground. The texture is a mercy on the jagged-edged reef, a momentary silence, a permanent relief. I wrap my heart in purple and I sink it to the floor. I don't need to wander through the alleys anymore. The depth is not a prison, the weight is not a cage, just a quiet ending to a chaotic gold page. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away. Let the world go spinning on its crazy, tilted axis, while we find the balance that the weary heart relaxes. It's a heavy-set devotion, a luxurious restraint, smoothing out the edges of a sinner and a saint. Sinking deep, silence to keep. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.